Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Chris and this is my channel, YouTube Success Strategies, where I'll give you tips and tricks on how to start, build, and grow your YouTube channel. And today I want to talk to you about something that's really hot in the YouTube creator industry. Everybody's talking about it, and that is what we call the goldfish attention span. And apparently, this is how it goes. Apparently they did some experiments on goldfish and they found out the attention span of a goldfish is only 8 seconds. And then they developed it a little bit further, figured out the attention span of people here on YouTube, and come to find out your attention span here on YouTube is actually less than a goldfish. So for example, if I was to make a video and I started the video out and I just sat in front of the video and said nothing and did nothing and stared at the camera for say a whole minute, you can actually look at the analytics in YouTube for that video and you can see after about 8 seconds I'm losing almost all my subscribers. Most people have an attention span of 8 seconds. And you can really use that to your advantage in a lot of your videos. And I see this is probably one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen as far as people making videos, especially people that just come into the scene and they're making videos and they're just kind of experimenting, getting in front of the camera, you know, doing video editing for the first time. And the thing is a lot of people have this intro at the very beginning of their video. And let me tell you, if your intro is longer than 8 seconds, you'll probably lose a lot of viewers. As a matter of fact, if you have an intro like 15 to 30 seconds long, I can almost guarantee you're going to lose almost all of your viewers. So what you really need to do is you need to make the beginning of your videos, it's the first 8 seconds is the most important part of your entire video, because that is where you really want to hook viewers. And the way you really hook them is you have to tell them what the video is about. You have to tell them really what the content, what they can expect to see. And I've seen a lot of videos where they have really good content in the video, but for the first 30 seconds, it's like, do I really want to watch this video? Is it good content? Is this the right thing that I clicked when I'm going through YouTube? And what I've kind of done, as soon as I learned this, I've kind of changed. Especially on this video, you can look back at the beginning of the video and you can see, you know, the very first thing I said is my name. You want to know, all right, I clicked on this video, who is this guy? You know, my name is Chris. And then I kind of moved on, what is this channel about? This channel is about how to succeed on YouTube. And then I tried to squeeze it in within the first 8 seconds. I'm telling you what this video is about. You know, this is about the attention span of a goldfish. So within 8 seconds, you want to know really the person's name, the channel, what it's about, and the video. I would say the bare minimum that you want to put in the first 8 seconds is what this video is going to be about. The other stuff is kind of minimal. It really helps to build the viewer's confidence as far as, you know, who they're talking to, what this channel is about. But really, the content of the video is key, and you really need to state that up front in the first 8 seconds. And they say 8 seconds typically, but I've seen, you know, if you have a really good introduction, sometimes you can drag it out to like 15 seconds if you have some really good content up front. And what I see a lot of people doing on a lot of their videos is what they'll do is they'll actually, for the very first 8 seconds, they'll say, you know, hey, this video is about this, my name is Chris, and let's get into it. And then they'll put out their short little trailer in there instead of putting, you know, the animation and everything about their channel and everything up front in the video. They'll actually explain in the first 8 seconds what the video is going to be about. Then they'll move into some of the animation before they get into the real content of the video. And speaking of that animation, I basically cut it out of all my videos. I cut out all the music. I cut all the graphic design, because early on, you know, I put in some music that I thought, hey, this music is really good. It's really, you know, I think it really adds to the video. And I've had a lot of complaints, you know, the music is too loud. I don't like the music, and it's not really my style of music. As a matter of fact, if you found yourself in a workplace and you're trying to play music in front of a large group of people working at work, you'll find out that, one person likes country, one person likes rap, one person likes, the Walmart background music and stuff like that. So it's really hard to please everyone with music. So I basically just cut it out altogether. And music is really powerful if you really know what you're doing and you can add it right, and especially, with the lighting and the music and the graphic design and all that stuff. It's really powerful if it's done well. But at the beginning, I'm telling you, it's really difficult to really refine a lot of that stuff. And I would keep a lot of the the editing, I'd say, to the bare minimum. And so go back to the goldfish attention span, and really what I think you need to do is for the first 8 seconds kind of explain what the video is about. And then if you put in your intro, I would keep the intro really short. I would probably, most people say, keep your graphics and your design and everything. Some people have, for example, it'd be like Chris Hardwick, kind of splashing up on the screen, and you see images and a bunch of stuff like that. I would keep that to 3 seconds. People say only 3 seconds. And I've seen people where you go into their channel and they'll, especially like for the reptile channels, they'll have like the ball python and then they'll have their sponsors and then all this stuff for, 20, 30 seconds. And I'm like trying to skip ahead past, all this beginning stuff that there's really no content. It's just music and images and stuff flashing on the screen. It's like that's where you're going to lose most of your viewers at the very beginning of your videos. As a matter of fact, if you look at almost all the videos that I have, if I go back into the analytics and look at the attention span and where I really lose people, I would say in the first 2 seconds, I have 98% of everyone's attention, and usually by halfway through the video, I lost 50% of everyone, almost across the board. And by the time you get to the end of the video, you're down to like sometimes, in a good video, you could be like at 45 or 50% viewer retention at the end of the video, and a really bad video, I would say it tanks down to where you're 15, 20%. People are like, this is a really bad video, and they're just bailing, going somewhere else. And you can really see that in your analytics. So if you think about the attention span of a goldfish when you're doing your videos, really most of the people watching are in the very beginning of the video, and that's really where you want to do your best content, where you want to explain what the video is about and really kind of hook your viewers. And the other thing is if you have something really important to say, a lot of times it's best, I think, to say it at the beginning of the video. So a lot of people say, for example, if I'm doing a video on my reptile channel and I have a show coming up next week. As a matter of fact, I have a reptile show coming up in just 1 week from today. So what I'll do a lot of times is I'll start a video and I'll say, hey, this is my channel, this is what the video is about, and hey, by the way, I have a reptile show coming up in a week. I'll see you there before I even jump into the content, because I know at the beginning of the video, within the few short seconds that you have everybody's attention, that is when you can make an announcement, and that's where you kind of spread the word at the beginning of the video, versus if you waited all the way to the end of the video and said, oh, by the way, I have a reptile show in a week. You look at your analytics in YouTube and you're down to like 20%. You're only reaching 20% of the people. But the other thing is, you don't want too much information up front. If you stand up there, and this is kind of what I'm struggling with. I have a lot of stuff to tell right up front, but I don't want to delay the content, because people don't have that much of an attention span. So if I stand up there and say, hey, I have a reptile show, I have all this stuff going on, I'm making a new channel over here, and I'm doing affiliate marketing, I have an Amazon influencer store, and all this stuff at the beginning, if you delay your content too much, then you start losing viewers, because people are like, all right, let's get on to it. He's trying to sell me something. This is not relevant. I want to see what this video is about. So it's kind of a balance kind of a game in your videos, but really, if you think about it, most of your viewers are at the beginning of the video, and you have the fewest viewers at the end of the video. And that's kind of what you always want to be thinking about. What can I do at the very beginning to keep people's attention? all the way through. So if we kind of recap, I've kind of outlined a few points. People are like, well, I'm putting out a video a week. How can I improve? And I would say the first thing you have to do is get a camera, hit the button, get in front of it, make some videos. And I would highly recommend doing daily videos if you can. And really, I know it's really a struggle to make daily videos. As a matter of fact, I've kind of went back to a video every other day on my other channel just because I have so much going on, and I really want to get back to daily videos. But for me, it's hard to do a daily video on this channel and a daily video on that channel. I'm making 2 videos a day for 2 channels, which is, you talk to some of these guys on YouTube and they're like, once a week is manageable for most people, and they're like, a video a day, that just kind of blows their mind that people would do a video a day. And then here I am trying to do 2 videos a day, which is people can't, I'd say it's really difficult. It's hard to do. But for this, it's really just sitting, at my coffee table in the morning and hitting the button and kind of talking about the success strategies on YouTube, which is a lot easier than some of the other content. For example, my ball pythons, it takes a lot, I'd say it takes a lot more preparation and study and work to actually put out a video versus just kind of sitting down in front of the camera and shooting the breeze, like I am here, and just sharing my insights as far as YouTube. And the other thing is so you're making videos, and the other thing is you really want focused content. So number 1, you got to start a YouTube channel. Number 2, you have to put out as many videos as possible, preferably daily videos. Number 3, you really need a focused content. Number 4, you really want to think about the goldfish attention span, capture people's attention at the beginning of the video so you can carry those viewers all the way through. And really, YouTube rewards you for the viewer retention in your videos. That's really big. That's pretty much what the algorithm is based on. The longer you can have people watch your videos, the more they will promote those videos and use them as suggested videos. And if people keep watching all the way through, they'll actually promote it more and more, and they'll actually be more and more successful. So really, the key is to hook people and bring them all the way through the video. So hopefully this helps you out. I'll have more content tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.